Welcome to Charts Today. My name's David Linton, and today's edition for Wednesday, the 2nd of November, comes to you from London. And we start by looking at currencies. We're seeing quite a bit of green on the screen, so markets are quite perky at the moment. We're seeing the dollar index just really now range trading in this 110, 115 level, having risen. We're just now in that level, and so that's going to be pretty critical. Will we break that 110 level significantly and stay below there? Is this a lower high, lower low potential scenario? We'll have to see. The euro is still below parity and really stuck there now, so bearish here with some big downside targets still hanging over us. Sterling this morning sitting at 115, really waiting. We've got an interest rate decision today in the US, an interest rate decision tomorrow in the UK. 0.75% is the expectation on both sides of the Atlantic, so it will be interesting to see how the currency reacts to that news, but it's already priced in really. Bitcoin sitting at above 20,000, but really just very much in the doldrums when you look at the last few months. And if we look at the S&P 500 index, it was down 0.4% last night, and the Nasdaq also has been looking quite positive given all the bad results we've seen recently. But we did make the lower low. Watch for the lower high and then the lower low. The Dow theory being a classic there. The futures are flat this morning. The S&P mini is up just 0.16%, and really markets not showing much clarity on where they're going to head. We're looking at the DAX, the futures up 0.1%, the DAX cash is up 0.3%, 0.03%, so really not much change there. And the same is much the same in Asia. We're up 0.07 in Japan, and Hang Seng actually up 2.4%, just seeing a bit of a relief rally, having really plummeted in recent weeks. The Sensex in India is down slightly, but the key thing is we did activate that upside target, some 33% higher. This market looking really very, very strong indeed. We'll look at the energy mix in a minute. Looking at wheat, we're down nearly 1%, holding most of the gains we saw this week. We did edge higher yesterday, so that's really significant. When we jump, we go sideways and we go even higher, so we're holding those gains really, and that's pushing a transition into the medium-term chart to bullish. Gold is sitting at 1654, really cannot break that level at the moment, so we are just seeing the short term looking a little bit better, but the medium and long term chart's not looking great. US 10-year yields back above the 4% level, of course, ahead of that interest rate decision tomorrow. Looking at the energy mix now, we've got Brent crude up very slightly this morning. We were bullish out to clients with this upside target, but we are just pulling back there at the moment. And if we look at WTI, we see here that we are also looking bearish in the medium term, but just nudging that 90 level. That's the key to break there. Emissions up 1% this morning, and gas prices up 6% and 9% respectively, so looking a bit stronger there. Power prices, we saw yesterday that we did make these new lows, so that's really significant there for the power price. And we're starting to look a little bit more closely at the 24 contract, the contract into next year, because of course we're heading to the year end and we aren't breaking to new lows here, so that's going to be significant. We do have a downside target not yet activated. Watch out for that. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.